Good evening. So this is Friday, the day after Sefton was pulled out of the breach. I went down to the site early on this morning to try and get a bit of an overview of the site and the breach. It was that foggy and dark last night, I couldn't really see a lot. So flying over the breach this morning, you can see there's a large amount of water that's collected from the two dams, I presume, which will fill up and eventually spill out into the floodwater, I guess. There's also a bit of a few items, tools, solar panels and things left in the breach, which I presume will be tidied up and taken out at some point. You can see the path that Sefton and Ganymede have made being winched out, going up towards the top of the video there. The Spider excavator is also still on site from WM Plant Hire, and there's Sefton in line with Ganymede. I presume today's job will be to get them alongside each other. And there is word that they may refloat them. I think that depends if Porterdam come to site to build a dam or not. I believe they're elsewhere on another job at the moment. Crouch, you can see there, are still there with their two siren tractors, and all the rigging is out. I do believe yesterday they tried to pull Ganymede over to the left on this video, but whether that's worked or not, I'm not 100% sure. Perhaps not as well as expected. We'll see which way they end up in that dry dock area later on. You can clearly see the rigging this morning in all the bright sunlight, and the items of the dam on the left hand side of the bank there ready to be put in. There's a large strap. I think that was when they were trying to pull Ganymede out over to the left. I presume that was so that Sefton could be pulled up alongside it straight away. Maybe that didn't work and they then just decided to pull Sefton in line last night. There's lots of people on site again, which is really good news. Hopefully means lots of progress. There's Crouch's tackle all set up on the field, so that's good. I do believe they're on site in case they're needed as well. I presume they'll stay until CRT are sure that they won't be needed again. You can see the Selwood pumps there, taking out a little bit of leakage from the dam and putting it back in the canal, pardon me. That's a good overview. I love slow moving video like that and pictures, so you can really look at things. I'm not a great fan of really fast footage, spinning footage videos. I like nice slow videos that you can actually study. That's, you've got time to actually look at everything, which is what I enjoy doing, so hopefully you like that too. I've had lots of good comments about that. You can see all the dam materials and tarpaulin on the left hand side there, so they're ready to go in when Porterdam do arrive. And you can see on the back of Sefton there the amount of mud that is actually on there. And there's some hose there that they must have used last night for pumping out. some of the flood water that flooded it on that awful night of the breach. I'm not sure when refloating will go at the moment. There's rumours that it could be today or tomorrow, or Monday in fact, but we'll see what happens later in the video. Huge amount of progress made yesterday, those two boats up out of the breach and into that, well, nearly into that dry dock area. Just a little bit more winching needed to do that. I had to go to work after this morning clip, so this clip and the next clip were kindly sent to me by my friend Kieran and Lottie Photography, who was on site earlier today, and you can see them clearing some of the mud off Sefton's back of the boat there. Lots of people again on site. And then the second clip he sent was of the digger, the spider excavator, straddling the bank of the canal, 2 wheels in, 2 wheels out. Awesome footage there. Thank you very much, Kieran. And then this was this evening after I'd finished work. I thought I'd just go pop up and have a look if anything had happened. And as you can see, Sefton's now gone up the left hand side of Ganymede, so I guess they stopped trying to pull Ganymede over to the left. There's a second dam in, so that's been put in today, this afternoon. And I spoke to one of the contractors and they said that both boats had been refloated successfully today, and that they were just at this stage pumping the water out to leave them safe overnight. In case any of them started taking water on overnight, you wouldn't want further damage to occur. I guess that makes good sense. You can see the amount of hours of work that is actually going in, the progress that's being made. It's awesome. So thank you very much to CRT for that, and of course Commercial Boat Services and Crouch also on site in case anything did go wrong, so big thank you to them. I'd just like to thank everyone. There's all the super thanks and everyone else who watches the videos. Much appreciated. Thank you very much.